So do y'all ever like play killer and then lose and then be like, damn, maybe next time? Yeah. So a streamer went up against a comp player by the name of Dan from Team Eternal, and long story short, the streamer lost and he accused them of cheating. I did save the video and I want to show y'all and we can react to it together. Unfortunately, this streamer will go out of his way to copyright strike a video and take it down, so I'm going to have to alter it in some way. And I'm also going to add a clock at the bottom of the video so you can see exactly how much time has passed. I do want to jump from segment to segment. I don't want to just play the entire video. And yeah, let's watch it.
Something tells me this is gonna be quite difficult. He knows not to go there. Hard. This is hard. Get out the loop. Yeah, always go to the corner. Fake it. Yeah, super easy with him. Sit up a bit. Take the window. Probably MFT on him. What? No way. That was a hit. He's pinging. He must be pinging. Guy's lagging. There's no way. Like he was mid-volt.
It's very cold in my room. Alright, so let's talk about that interaction. So the Yoichi is Dan. Now, Dan is not your average player. Dan has over 10,000 hours of DBD. That is more than triple of what I have, and he plays competitively. And not competitively in the sense like, oh, he just tries hard in pubs. No, he's playing literal tournaments on the best team in DBD, period. So he's in the higher echelon of cracked survivors. So he basically should be winning all those mind games, which he did. He played very, very well on those loops. And not only that, he also had made for this, which giving a cracked survivor made for this is just like unbelievably brutal for killer. So unfortunately for the streamer, you're just not going to win those interactions. Like my man is like on another level of cracked. And this isn't me bashing him for not being good. This is just to show like, hey, you're going against probably one of the greatest survivors of all time with made for this. So you're probably not going to win these chases as often or at all. But if we're being completely fair, the streamer in question did not know he was going against Dan. Yet.
I mean, this is MFT, no doubt. Like, this is no doubt MFT, bro. There's no way. I'm gonna lose because I have no heads. Someone's just making a noise. What is that noise there? I mean, if someone's just wasting time and making noise, I don't follow. Is that gross? Huh? And then she moves as soon as I get close? This is so unnatural. Like, why would someone be doing this? Wow.
So let's talk about what's happened so far. So we have a gen done in about 2 minutes and change. We have an AFK Nia for nearly 3 minutes. We have a Yoichi who was holding it down for about 2 minutes. And it's safe to assume that the Michaela was doing the gen and the David was probably helping at some point. He's the one that pulls. I'm just going to say this now, we don't see the Michaela pretty much at all throughout the game, so it's safe to assume that she's the one doing the gens. The Nia does come back, so obviously it turns from a 3v1 to a 4v1, so the gens are probably going to go faster because the Nia is back, and I just want you to keep that in mind as you're watching this.
Why? Go do a gen, bro. Well, the guy disappeared. No marks. This guy did. This guy didn't leave any marks. I mean, he did, but where's the sound, though? So inconsistent. Weird. Got someone FK and then all the gens are done. Like, the guy wasn't playing. The guy legit wasn't even playing the game. Interesting speed on this guy. Interesting speed on this guy. If I had Noid, I would have a chance, but I don't. I'd have Noid. And this guy's got a broken perk, so... Game says I dropped chase on him, even though I didn't. MFD. I don't think Gen's going this quick. The Nia was AFK for like 2 minutes and they're still getting all the gens. How is that possible? They do it to taunt. Wait, okay, they're cheating because the guy was AFK and the gens getting done. The guy was AFK for 2 minutes, so 2 people did 4 gens in that time with someone going for the save too fast.
So some of you might be thinking, okay, the killer has deadlock. How are these gens going by so fast? There actually is a counter to deadlock. So let's just say that there's 3 gens, right? One is completed, the other one is 90, and the other one is 80. If the gen is completed and the killer has deadlock, the 90% gen will be blocked for 30 seconds. If you finish the 80% gen before that 30-second window of deadlock, it won't proc twice. You can't get deadlock again on the same gen in less than 30 seconds. It'll just go away. So if you finish your gen in less than 30 seconds, your 90% gen will be open right after you finish your 80-second gen. Even though the 90-second gen is the one with the most progress, it won't matter because deadlock does not proc twice on the same gen in less than 30 seconds. However, if you finish a gen at 31 seconds, a second after deadlock is gone, deadlock will then hit the gen again. It just can't happen in the same time frame as the first deadlock happens. It just doesn't work like that. So it's safe to assume that after the 3rd gen popped, the final gen that got completed was the one that was getting deadlocked, and they were simply just doing other gens in the process. After they finished the 4th gen, they probably went back to the deadlock gen. Now, things are going to get a little confusing, so I'm going to try my best to explain this. After the 3rd gen popped, the gen that would be the final gen to be completed was deadlocked. Since the 4th gen was finished at 13 seconds, deadlock didn't activate twice on that gen, and the time passed between the 3rd gen being done and the final gen being done was 36 seconds, meaning that it was 6 seconds after deadlock deactivated on that gen. So the timing is perfect. Like, it adds up. It's not fake. It makes perfect sense. The only thing that would be weird is if the gen was finished in less than 30 seconds. Then the streamer would have a point, but that's not the case.
Because the guy didn't play. The guy literally didn't play. Okay, cool. Don't count it. Simple. I mean, you're not playing the game and everything. The gens. Okay, yeah, GG, cheated. No. Not with someone AFK. Not with someone AFK and they didn't do this. Okay. Well, that's all I need to see. We go next. And only now you have dead hearts. Guy was AFK all game, man. She had 3 crows, not 1, she had 3 of them. Oh well. My FK1 chased here. I really don't think it's possible. This guy is also sus, even though he has MFD, still seems sus to me. Like he's a bit too, how should I say it, knowledgeable. Too knowledgeable. Someone did cheat. I could check the profiles, but I already know they cheated. Just again, someone had 3 crows, one guy was in chase, so that leaves 2 people. One of them was the David went near Yoichi, so that leaves 1 guy on Jans, with 1 guy slacking on Jans and doing them a little bit. So I don't think that was unrealistically quick, unrealistically. Plus, the Yoichi always knew where I was at loops. It's like, and they're not even running any perks. And this guy's private. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, okay. It was a cheater. His private profile, of course. Okay. You can't prove it. It was obvious. He was obviously cheating. He obviously could see me through walls. Like it was never. Like I was doubling back and he knew all the time. So it was definitely 1000%. That was easy to see. And there was 1 guy who didn't play. Oh well, I mean, that's probably why she wasn't playing, because she knew it was going to be easy anyway, so there was no point trying. He felt much faster. Maybe it was a bit faster. Maybe he had it on 2%. But most prominently, it's like he could see me around walls, because when I was blocking line of sight, he was always in the right place, always. Like he was never in the wrong place. It's like he could literally see me. So he was wall hacking as well, I think. Yeah, we had the cheater. Maybe more than 1. I think a couple. And then they're in chat. Yeah, it's a sniper cheats. Can confirm. Yeah, confirm this. That person that commented has cheat filters mentioned in their stream. Yeah, you see, it's... you didn't need to say so, but it's obvious. It's obvious. I know, again, I know what I'm looking at. Eternal player. No, it wasn't. I know what I saw, okay? I know what I saw. That's what these people do. And then we have David also body blocking a bit, so also not entirely on Jans as well. I think it was also a snipe at the same time. They probably like intentionally attacked us, like with the cheats, like it was like an aimed thing. So when I lost, because obviously, you know, they're gonna show up and then defend the fact that I'm gonna call them out because I realized the cheat. So I'm gonna know. They probably know I'm gonna know, but then they have a plan to like show up and gaslight my chat. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. Because as soon as the game... Here's the thing. As soon as the game was over, they were already in chat, like right away. So doesn't that prove it was an aimed thing? Isn't that proof? So most likely, they used their cheats to snipe, and then they were already in position to gaslight chat. Because this is what they do. It's their way of having fun. It's getting a streamer riled up, or attempting to do so, but you see I'm too smart. Does anyone know whether there's a cheat to force a certain map? Because there probably is. I've always had this suspicion where without bringing an offering, you can still, with a hack, you can still force them up. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know, but I'm assuming there's probably a cheat to force Garden of Joy without bringing an offering. I'm just guessing, really.
Basically, all comp DBD players use stretched res, extreme filters, etc., and then they ask you to trust them when they tell you they don't cheat in a game with no anti-cheat after sniping your killer lobby and being in your stream chat 3 seconds after the match. Hilarious. Man, why would you double down? Why are you doubling down? Dan is in Team Eternal. They win tournaments all the time. There's footage of them playing all the time. He has 10,000 hours. He's a respected name within the DBD comp community. Why are you doubling down? In conclusion, not every person who beats you is cheating. And honestly, that's probably it for the conclusion. I don't know what else to say. I think the video speaks for itself. I have to go to bed. It is like 6 in the morning. I stood up way too long making this video. I will leave Dan's point of view in the description. I recommend you watch it. He is way more knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just tried to do my best when it came to breaking things down. And yeah, my socials will also be in the description. You can follow me on Twitch at Adrian, same as my username on YouTube. And yeah, I'm going to bed. Goodbye.